new meta. We've got some newcomers in our top 10 list. Can you comment your guesses down below? Starting from the top 10 spot, we still have the SVD for a passive playstyle, the XPR for rushing, and the SKS for something in between. Keep in mind that all three can one-shot if you hit the head, so go with whatever your heart wants. Here are the builds for these guns. At the 9th place, we have the recently buffed LK24. It's the most accurate among ARs in the game. Having the best BSA, we can put attachments that'll destroy it without having to think about it. Plus, it received a really nice buff on its base damage in the first range and a buff on the chest hitbox. The base damage buff in the first range makes the LK24 able to 3-tap with one headshot, exactly like the Kilo a year ago, and like the Kilo at that time, it has a really accurate BSA. With this red dot build, you'll have 31 meters of 4-shot kill and potential 3-tap, and with this one, you'll have 36 meters of 4-shot and potential 3-shot kill. The overall mobility is on the slower side, feeling more like a full auto M16 than a Krig 6, but it's definitely something you should try. We have the Chopper at number 8. It's sort of an aggressive LMG, great for moving around the map a lot, but its fast mobility thanks to the heavy handle attachment. It can also hold angles to create openings and space for your team. It's got a lot of bullets, fast fire rate, and good wall penetration. Here's the recommended build for the Chopper. We have both the MX9 and the Switchblade X9 at number 7. The MX9 has a smaller mag size and a weird recoil pattern, which has been buffed, making it easy to use. The Switchblade X9's got bad BSA, making it harder to use at medium range. Even with those downsides, both guns have good time to kill and mobility for close range fights, as they have similar stats. Here are the recommended builds for the MX9 and the Switchblade X9. Next up at number 6, it's the Fennec. It's slightly harder to use than the Switchblade and the MX9, but way more effective in close range gunfights. Super fast fire rate, great hipfire accuracy, nice mobility is what makes Fennec viable in today's meta. I believe this is the overall best build if you don't need a recoil control attachment or an optic, but if you want less recoil or a better view, you can swap the granulated grip tape for an operator foregrip, a red dot optic, or any attachment you want. The QQ9 sneaks in the top 10 right at number 5 thanks to the buffs it received. Just so you know, the QQ9 has been compared to the SX9 and the MX9 a lot in the past, because on paper these three SMGs are pretty much the same. But the QQ9 right now looks more like the OG MX9 than the MX9 itself. With the 10mm mag, it can actually 3-shot in its first range, which can go up to 16 meters if you're able to hit the head once, and then at least one chest shot or one arm plus one stomach shot. I couldn't find the exact MX9 damage stats from a year and a half ago, but they were pretty similar on the shot to kill stats. The overall mobility is close to what we have on the MX9 and the SX9, but like I said, the damages are far ahead. Here are the two builds we recommend, one with a bit more range and BSA, the second one with a faster mobility. We still have Kilo 141 at number 4, use it from medium to long range with ease because of its effectiveness to get a 4-shot kill. Here are the builds for it. CBR4 received a slight strafe speed nerf from last season, but is still the top choice for most pro players. PP19 Bison takes the edge when it comes to consistency in range. Keep in mind that Bison does have 3-shot potential in its first range, but CBR4 is the way to go for close range with its fast fire rate. Both guns are good, but which one will you use? Here are the recommended builds for it. At number 2, we still have the Holger 26. Having all these, the slightly slow ADS speed and slight hit flinch seem like a bargain to deal with. Here are the recommended builds for the Holger. It got nerfed last season, but Krig 6 is still on top at number 1. Crazy 4-shot range, 3-shot potential when hitting the head or chest, good mobility, and large mag size. Krig 6 can outgive the extended barrel to compensate for last season's range nerf. What's your main gun this ranked season? Let us know down in the comments below. Even if you've reached Legendary before, you can still use some tips to get there faster. Learn more